So kind of the first question is our closing, property that's in contract, are closings happening? Is everything shut down till further notice, or how is that working?
Well, the deals that are in contract, the closings are happening slowly. And it depends upon a number of factors. Number
Okay.
one, is there any financing involved? If
Okay.
there's financing involved, those deals tend to close slower than deals without financing. Why? Because the banks have shifted a lot of their personnel from processing loans to processing things like PPP, which is the Paycheck
Okay.
Protection Program. And there's only so many people in the kitchen, so to speak, to cook whatever needs to be cooked. So they've moved all these people over, and that's created a lot of delays, which is unfortunate. The other thing, of course, it's slowed down for the residential market are the managing agents. So if the managing agents are closed, or the managing agents are running on a limited with a limited staff, then those deals are slower to close. The other category that's somewhat problematic are deals where you have a board package submitted,
Okay.
but the prospective purchasers have not been interviewed by the board, and some of the boards are scheduling video interviews, and some of the boards are waiting. So
Interesting.
it really, each deal is a little bit different, of course, but in general, we are seeing things close. A lot of the attorneys that work in this area have agreed to help each other, to hold closings in escrow. And I think in general, things are actually working pretty well,
Okay.
which is good. And hopefully, and what I've seen recently, hopefully this will be one of those watershed moments where it will force the industry to take a look at itself and say, do we really need to get all these people in the room for a closing?
Right.
Or
12
maybe,
people in a
right,
Absolutely.
maybe it would be more efficient if we close deals in New York like we close deals around the country, which is another part of our practice. We do a lot of business around the country, and 100% of those closings are done in escrow.
Wow.
Wire transfers and FedExes. And there are some unique features about the New York City real estate market, like co-op stocks and leases, right? Where they have the payoff bank needs to send their attorney with the original stock certificate to be surrendered at the closing in exchange for a check. But there are ways to work around that. And I think, and I'm hoping that the managing agents and the title companies can work together to craft a solution whereby there's an escrow agent, and they can hold these closings without having to get everybody in the room at the same time. That would be a huge savings